Tracked target and AIS. Tools. Tracked target and AIS function. Tracked target. With connection to a radar, the movement of up to 200 tracked targets can be shown on the chart. If you switch the TT setting to filter on, then plotted targets from the radar will be displayed on the ECDIS. You can switch on and off by clicking on the button, or by right-click on the button to show the context-sensitive menu with available choices. Off function is off. Filter on function and target filter is in use. Filter off function on, no filter. Setting to adjust filter settings. The target is shown on the charts as a colored green ring. Target data can be displayed momentarily by hovering the cursor over the target. If you want to display target information permanently, then click on the target. You can choose the color in the symbol display function. Here you can also change additional TT and AIS display settings. AIS, Automatic Identification System. To display the AIS targets and symbols, switch filter on. When an AIS transponder is connected to the ECDIS, the ECDIS can display up to 1,000 AIS targets, have 500 active targets, and store up to 2,000 targets. The AIS targets are shown on the charts as a green-colored triangle. AIS target information can be displayed momentarily by hovering the cursor over the target. If you want to display target information permanently, then left-click on the target. When you click Expand, you will see full target information. In high-trafficked area, with AIS targets reaching above the limit, you will receive Alert 190, stating what limit has been reached. That is why it is a good idea to adjust the AIS filter to safely reduce the number of displayed targets. Right-click on one of the on or off buttons and select Setting. Display Filter. Here you can activate additional AIS targets to show. Set Max Range. This is to limit number of targets when reducing the area, which is useful in areas with high traffic density like Singapore or with too many fishermen. Set minimum speed to remove unwanted targets. For example, to 1 knot to remove vessels at anchor or not underway. Tracked target display filter. Set max range to limit tracked targets displayed. Sleep all target function to stop target tracking in the ECDIS. When finished, click Save. The arrow button is to change the priority of plotted target or AIS targets. The target vectors on the ECDIS can be set as true or relative. You can change the vector length from a minimum 30 seconds to 1, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 45, and 60 minutes. CPA/TCPA settings and lost target filter settings are not available from this system, since the radar should be used for anti-collision and not the ECDIS. Past position function allows you to use past positions to show the track history of the ECDIS targets. Displayed as small points or dots behind the target. Set in symbol display. True or relative reference. In the bottom, you can see the sync options for radar antenna to the tracked targets. Clear radar. This will clear and hide all tracked target and AIS symbols.
Echo radar overlay. In the Echo tab, you can control the radar overlay. A FURUNO radar can be connected to the ECDIS and display the radar images and overlay on the ECDIS charts. Display button is where you can turn the overlay on or off. The Echo level slider bar can be used to adjust the sensitivity of the radar overlay on the ECDIS. The density setting allows you to adjust the transparency of the radar overlay to view the chart details through. Remember to not let the overlay obscure the chart details when the ECDIS is used for navigation and monitoring. The antenna setting is used to switch radar input. If you have more antennas, for example X and S band, now used antenna 1, the X band for coastal navigation. Let us view the radar overlay in night mode. To hide track targets and AIS symbols, you can click Clear Radar in the status bar.